Hurry up and start the show then, G. People been waiting on you all. Man, I'm about to do a show. You call me right when I'm going to do a show. Babe, don't worry about it. Huh? Don't worry about it, Nene. Don't worry. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me back up. Babe, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? That's what happens when you work jobs like that. When people tip you and all this stuff like that, they do that phony and baloney, that bullshit. You understand? All right? But you got to look at your stuff and you got to look at it, and then you will know. All right? Just make you learn from it, and you learn from what happened and be more careful, okay? Baby, listen here. I'm all right. You understand? Listen, you learn from it. Take it and learn from it, all right? Be very careful. When somebody give you something, you make sure it's right, okay? That's all. You learn. This is a lesson learned. Sometimes we have to learn our lessons through experience. And sometimes you got to get what just happened to you. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through that stuff. So now, when somebody give you something, they call themselves, tipping you, doing all this shit like that, what you do? All right? Use the marker and then have somebody else always check $150 bills. Something that you can't cover. You don't want to cover no $150 bill at the end of the night. You didn't put that shit in your register. You hear me? Okay? Make sure you always check it with the marker, and then you make sure you have a manager either check it. They should have a machine that checks all big bills. All right? Don't worry about it. We'll work it out. Okay, baby girl? I love you. Right. Nah, Gene ain't waste no time. Because if you waste time on these people that give lies, then there's a problem. Every time I try to pull myself away from this shit, they just keep pulling me back in. And you know I'm petty, right? I'm going to jump on it like a fat rat in the cheese factory. Dion, I'll see you next week, boy. I'm hitting the city next week, Dion. All right, so listen here, man. Listen, I wasn't able to play my stuff because my daughter came online and I had to tend to that. That shit is more important to me than this other bullshit that goes out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'll play it at the end of the thing. We're going to get right to it. We're going to let you know. So let me just tell y'all something. Since Miss Gloria Velez allowed Vlad to bait her into this bullshit, I'm going to give y'all history on how I know her and when I first met her personally. All right? I'm going to give y'all history because I'm not fooling with this. I know I got a new member. Oh, I got a new member. Shauna Dean. Shauna Dean is a member, y'all. Go Shauna. Shauna Dean is a member, y'all. Hey, go Shauna. It's Shauna. Shauna Dean is a member, y'all. Shauna Dean is a member to the Gene Deal Show. Thank you, Shauna. But I want to get to this right quick. Now, Vlad then baited another ignorant ass person from our culture to come in here and try to badmouth me and make me seem like I'm some kind of perverted ass man doing some old kind of crazy shit. Let me just tell you this, y'all. I'm going to get right down to it. When I first knew of Gloria Velez, you know, we heard him for the videos. I didn't know how old he was, stuff like that. I was in Cancun, Mexico. I used to do the security for in the streets and at Daddy-O's. If anybody went through Cancun, Mexico from 98, it was before 98. It was I started in like 97. From 96 to 2000 and probably 3 or 4, I used to do the door in Cancun, Mexico. I was the bouncer with Big Shorty and some other people that was from California. But we ran the door at Daddy-O's. Is anybody in the chat here that remember those days? Nigga, I wasn't even born in 96. Nigga, I was 10. But for the people that know, Dion, you just became a member, Dion Mofat? Dion, you just, nigga, I ain't singing nothing, Dion. You can go ahead on, man. We'll smoke a cigar next week for you just not being a member. So now, we was doing Cancun Memorial Day weekend. I met a lot of people. I met this guy who was actually probably on the run, but he was working for the syndicate down there. He was Puerto Rican. He was from the Bronx, but he had moved to Cancun. I guess he was running for something. But me and him became mad cool. Anything that I needed and anything I wanted, I could get from him. So when we was in Cancun, and this might be in the time where 50 Cent was supposed to be there. Yo, when did 50 Cent do that song, How to Rob an Industry Cat? What year was that? Can somebody post that for me? Because I want to get the time frame right. Can somebody post that for me, please? I'm sitting there eating me some tabbouleh and some chips. I love tabbouleh. It's a Mediterranean salad with hummus. Tanya B. What up, Tanya? Oh, I want to get to this so bad. My law student from Cali, she in here. Anybody know when 50 Cent did that song? Or should I ask my girlfriend? Siri, when did 50 Cent do the song How to Rob the Industry?
The song How to Rob was released by 50 Cent in August 1999. This is from Wikipedia.
August 1999. So this had to be 2000. This had to be the year 2000 because it was that next Memorial Day weekend. If that was released in August of 1999, this had to be May of 2000. Now, because 50 was supposed to come down there to Cancun because I was going to bodyguard him. And I told him that, yo, 50, I got you. We going to be good because I had a connect down there where we would be real good. If you know what I'm talking about, we would have been real good. Hey, Libra Queen, what's up with you? So now, in Cancun, they did what they called a pool party. And nobody was allowed in that pool party at this big water park with a camera. You could not have a camera, or we didn't have camera phones back then. So nobody was allowed because back then they had them big ass camcorders. So you couldn't get that shit in there. Or you had the Sony joint like this. It was about this size right here. That with a little camera in front of it, and you can record shit right there. That's the one I had. And because I was one of the dudes that was head of security, I had my camera in there. Now, to get straight to it, it was girl, they was doing stuff on stage, whereas they was giving the girl $1,000, whoever did the best rump shake to Luke them song and stuff. Now the people on stage, because I wasn't on stage, I was out in the crowd filming. The people on stage are high profile people right now today. But I got the video of them being on stage. Now, let's just do a little math before I begin to get into this. Miss Gloria Velez, you was born in December of 79. So in 99, when 50 Song came out, you would be 20 years old. You came to Cancun when you was 20 years old. I never seen you with the Luke thing. I never seen you with nobody else or nothing. I didn't even know who the F you was. Even when you was on that, when was that song that Big Pimpin' come out? When did Big Pimpin' come out? Let me ask my girlfriend again. Siri. This is my internet girlfriend. We may have some AI sex tonight. Siri, when did Jay-Z Big Pimpin' come out?
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first. There's no one in your contacts named Jay-Z Big Pimpin'.
I know that. I ain't asked you that. Don't you talk back. Siri, when did the song Big Pimpin' come out by Jay-Z? So Big Pimpin' came out in 2000. Ooh, I'm cooking right now. So I ain't never heard of you. I ain't never knew you was no Luke dancer or nothing like that. You didn't get on the radar till 2000. Maybe the other people who was there knew who you was. Yo, I'm on doing a show right now. I hit you, call me later. All right, later. So now I ain't know you from a can of paint. So now it's a lot of important people who's on television. One guy who was in the center of everything, and I'm just going to say this, for us, by us. The people know who I'm talking about back in the day. Couple of basketball players, top-notch DJs. They always on stage. When you and Coco was on stage, that's the footage I got. When you and Coco was on stage. Now, let's get back to the numbers. If this was 2000 and you was born in 79, you had made 20 years old and you was going to be 21 that following year, in December of that year. We're in May, because it's Memorial Day weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. So that would have made you 20 years old. So Vlad, all that, I got some young footage. You try to say she was 14 and all this shit like that, man. That's why Rick Ross beat your ass, man. You're mad because I exposed your mama being a spy. That's why you mad. Came here to the United States from Russia during that whole time in 79. And what? She got a job at a military base within 3 months when people was trying to get the job for years. Come on, brother. You ain't got to believe what I'm saying. Y'all check the facts yourself. Miss Gloria Velez was 20 years old when she came to that party in Cancun. Now, for the sake of her kids, and I'm going to respect the fact that she got kids, I'm not going to tell her she put a bottle up in her pussy. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to disrespect the women. They're going to sit up here, talk about me like crazy and everything. So you ain't going to hear it from me because I'm not going to never let that out that she took a Moet bottle and put up in herself and her private stuff with Coco them. Ma, you could have left my name out your mouth because I had let it go. Because one of the ladies was like, why? One of the ladies, I think it was Lady T at the time. She said, why Jean? Gloria was a victim and everything. Why Jean is doing that to her? And I respect Lady T so much. I backed off. I didn't say nothing. I didn't get into it like that because Lady T didn't know what I knew. I didn't know who the F Gloria Velez was. You understand? Until Luke Dancer, Gloria Velez. Okay. Zooming in. Seeing the people who all on stage. You let this culture vulture, this demon bait you in some shit about me. I don't say your name. I said that shit that one time because you was talking about how Puffy Bodyguard and this shit like that just wanted attention and all that shit. Like, nigga, if I wanted attention, I wouldn't use you. I got way more women than you that I've seen with situations with Diddy and other people than to use you. But now, I'm going to make you famous. That footage that has Mr. For Us By Us had won the dunk competition players. They won the dunk competition players that had Kid on stage. Had a lot of other people on stage watching that. No, not Kid Rock. Cordell ever say, let me find out you was there, honey butter. Let me find out you was there. Anybody who was there at that time, oh shit, MREC about to cut this shit up and put it out crazy. Oh my God. Terry Harris, she was 19 and a half. Okay, she was 19 and a half. This was Memorial Day weekend in 2000. She was 19. They trying to go on Vlad talking about I got footage of her when she was 14 years old. Nigga, if I'd have seen you at 14 years old, knew you was 14 years old, I'd have whooped all them niggas in the ass and got your motherfucking ass out there and took you home and told your mom and them, nigga, I'm mandated. I'm not losing my career and not losing nothing for nothing. I'm mandated. If you don't like it, don't hire me. Hey, Miss J. Lynn. Miss J. Lynn is in the house. Now, check this shit out. I see Gloria Velez for the first time other than that video that I had in Cancun. Because she was one of the many honeys that was dating Scott Storch. I never said she was 14 years old dating Scott Storch. Scott ain't that type of dude that I know of. Now, when I was his security, living in his mansions with him, Scott was never that type of dude. He always effed with grown-ass women when I was around him. Now, we going out. Scott then bought her a Cartier watch. Now, I'm not the only one that's going out with Scott. Miss Gloria Velez, I got witnesses. Jason from Rhode Island. Shout out to Jason. Buddha from Rhode Island. And this little artist that he had. Another dude that was an artist, I forgot his name, young cat. He was hot, but he never made it with Scott or whatever. It was one Scott artist. We all went to North Hollywood in Scott's Phantom. We all went to North Hollywood in Scott Phantom in Kanye West. Dude, is something ringing right now? Did I jog a memory or something now? We went to Scott, me, you, Scott, Buddha, Jason, and this other guy went to Kanye West's birthday party in North Hollywood. Monique, you live in Rhode Island? You don't know Buddha? You don't know Jason? They used to get it out there. Now, when we got to the party, this nigga Scott Storch got about $1.5 million worth of jewelry around his neck. Honey J Baby. Hey, Honey J Baby. She been a member for 25 months. Woo! Is that the longest 25 months? You go, Honey J Baby. Thank you, Mama. Scott Storch was dripped. I'm the only security. The driver is outside. Buddha, Jason, and the other cat, we all inside. They give us our table. We sat down. Scott popped the bottle, drank something like that, just chilling the whole 9 yards. Kanye West ain't went on yet, stuff like that. The stage is all up front in the whole 9 yards. We in the back towards the corner on your right-hand side. We got a round table. My nigga D, who used to be with, I used to love how she rapped. Come on, Gene. She was Moni Love. Is it no? Was it Moni? No, is it Moni? No. Is it Moni? No, it's not Moni Love. No. Come on. She had that little tomboy style, and she got married to show everybody, you know, she was a woman, but she was a real woman. She got married. She DJ'd for the she always do BET and stuff like that. And they showed her going on stage one time and she slipped and fell. Her name is, come on, please, y'all, help me. MC Light. Oh, MC Light. Yes, Gwen, you're right. Thank you, Mom. Gwen hit it. MC Light. Yes, it's MC Light. Miss Jaylyn, Honey Butter. Oh, listen, everybody knew it was MC Light. So now, her manager came over to me, and he's big out there. I'm telling you, he's the shit. He's one of the dudes that know everybody, know the crews, and all this and shit like that. He came over to me. He said, Gene, you my nigga. I fucks with you, Gene. But they got some wolves over there, and they gonna try you. They about to try you because they want to get this nigga Scott Storch. When he told me that, I passed something to Jason. I can't say it because you know how these niggas over here, they be talking about, yeah, you see, he didn't pass something to somebody. I passed something to Jason so he can help out. Oh my God, what's that? Jason. Call Jason, Rhode Island. I called Jason from Rhode Island. I mean, I passed something to Jason. You understand? I'm calling him, hoping he pick up. But you know, when you're telling stories and shit like this, 9 times out of 10, you can't find them.
A mailbox belonging to 40131623114 is full and cannot accept new messages at this time. Please try again later. Goodbye.
Hopefully he may call me back when it's live, while it's live is going on. I told Jason, yo, listen here, man, we gotta get Scott up out of here. These niggas about to blase, whoop-de-whoop, and try to get him. So now I tell D, he said, Gene, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. I said, nigga, give me 5. I said, nigga, give me 5. So now, I tell Scott, I say, yo, Scott, we got to get out of here or we gonna have a motherfucking problem. These niggas gonna come and try to get you right now, man, in the next 5 minutes. So let's get the fuck up out of here while we got a chance. My man is holding the wolves back. You understand? So we gonna get the fuck up out of here and we go someplace else or do something else. Gloria Velez gonna say, how you gonna let your bodyguard tell you what to do? So then, Scott, I say, yo, Scott, you ain't moving fast enough, bro. Let's go. If not, I'll see you by the door when you're running out, nigga. Told him just like that. I'll see you when you're running out then. Told him we gotta go. He got up and left behind me. Let me see if Buddha around. Call Buddha, Rhode Island. Call Buddha.
Well, mean Gene?
Buddha, what's going on? Buddha, I'm on my live right now, bro. And
yeah, what's up?
And I don't want to get you into no shit right there. Do you remember that Kanye West party?
Yes.
All right, who all was there at the Kanye West party?
Hold on, let me think, man. It was a lot of us. I know it's me, you, Scott, Gloria, Velez, I believe.
Okay.
Who else was there? Was you, George?
George the driver.
Jason.
Yeah,
George the driver. Jason was with us.
And didn't we go after when we left there? Where did we go? We went to eat, right?
Yeah, we ended up going to eat at
the Charter House.
Was that the one on the water?
In the water in Malibu.
Yeah, yep, I remember that.
All right. So it was me, you, Gloria Velez, Scott, Jason, and what's that little rapper kid that you used to have? Or Scott had?
Knox.
Knox. All right. Yo, thank you, man. I called Jason, but he ain't pick up. I appreciate you, boo. You still in Rhode Island doing your thing?
Call me later.
All right. No doubt.
All right.
What? Nigga, I bring the receipts. I bring the receipts. Hold on. Who's that? DC Heavenly Body coming. Deacon daughter, if you was working, you know I'm working. Why you on the phone right now talking to me? Later. And they moderators. DC Heavenly Body. Big bro, are you telling the story about Gloria Velez being mad at Scott Storch for listening to you? Yes, sir. That's the story I'm telling. That's the story I'm telling, DC Heavenly Body. So now we get up out of there. We go to this, a charter house. It's called the Charter House. I've been to the one in New York, but this was in Malibu. Nigga, Scott spent like $800 on dinner or better. The water was hitting the ocean, shit like that. It was beautiful. We were sitting in the back by the window, the whole 9 yards. And Gloria started talking about Aaron Hall. Now, at this time, I know who she is. Because Aaron Hall was with Kay Slay one time, and they was talking about how she was running his name, saying that he was effing with her when she was young, and Aaron Hall told Kay Slay the whole story. I'm petty, so I'm gonna let y'all hear what I heard. You let that dude talk you into this bullshit. He know Gene, he don't like you, Gloria. He only looking for content. He can't get no content. He ain't got no story to tell himself. He want to make it seem like I'm such a liar and I ain't been involved in this and I ain't been involved in that. Nigga, and then I heard a nigga on his thing that said, Gene Deal, you know, he might know Diddy shit and shit like that, stuff like that, but he don't know nothing about Tupac. Anything I ever know about Tupac, I said the shit I knew personally, and I said the shit I heard. Now, when somebody else repeated, they'll say Gene Deal said, and you'll hear that, but you think I said the shit. But nigga, when I say shit, I say I heard it or I know for a fact. When I said that me and Puff was in the Roxy with Tupac now, when he had his arm in a sling and a nigga lit a cigarette for it, nigga, I was there. When I said my man Slick got the call and I was right there when he got the call, he put it on speakerphone and we listened to Daddy tell us, yo, they got that nigga, such and such, this, that, and the third. Nigga, I'm there hearing it. Motherfuckers gonna sit up here and, yo, Gene Deal, make it up. No, make up a motherfucking thing. Nigga, I can look any man in the motherfucking eye and whatever come out of my mouth, I know it goes to God's ear because I know I'm telling the fucking truth. Now, let's get back to Miss Velez. Aaron Hall was telling us, because now I done got us safely out of North Hollywood, where these niggas was about to ramshack, nigga, some niggas gonna get it. I'm not taking, you ain't beating me up, not with Nene in my hand. Ain't no motherfucking way, nigga. I'm not, all you niggas right there, somebody gonna fall. Or you gonna get me. I'm telling Scott, we gotta get the F up out of here. Now, thank you, Buddha. We at the Charter House in Malibu. Samuel Ramsey, thank you for that cash app, bro. Book 3 is, I just finished the chapter before last for book 3. And I guess I'll put a little piece of Miss Velez in this last chapter when because she said everybody always want to talk about it because it make people want to hire me. Nigga, I done turned down more money than I made on this internet. As niggas didn't ask me, yo, Gene, I bothered him. Nah, I'm good, bro. I didn't turn down. And nigga, and for real, K-Slay told me, yo, get that money, get that money. Nigga, listen here. I wouldn't turn down nothing but my motherfucking collar sometimes. But I know all money ain't good money, and everybody can't get accessible to Gene Deal and get a Gene Deal interview. So now, Miss Velez, Aaron Hall told us that he did not know your age until y'all got ready to go to Jamaica, and they stopped him, and they stopped y'all because you were 16 years old, fucking off both sides of the panties. This should have been a Glad show. Gene Late After Dark. This should have been a Glad show, but you tried to make it seem like I was photographing you and I was filming you when you was 14 years old. Nigga, I ain't know you from a can of goddamn paint. You was what did the girl say? You was 19 and 6 months, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and 7 months from now, you would have been 20. No, you was 20. You was, you was 20. In 7 months, you'd have been 21. So now, Aaron Hall told Kate Say in front of me that he did not know how old you was until y'all got to the airport. You were so strung out on him that you put his name across your vagina. Y'all remember Aaron said, ask Puffy, ask Jodeci them how big my dick is. He must have been slamming you because you put his name across your vagina. Damn, Ernie, see, why you say, oh my? Ernie said, oh my. Ernie, why you saying, oh my? God damn, hold on, Ernie. You can't get away with that, Ernie. That's what Ernie said, oh my. Golly gee. Miss Johnson, boxing talks and more. Where was her parents at the child neglect? Oh yeah, no, her parents ain't to blame. It's Gene Deal's fault. Vlad got her over there saying it's Gene Deal's fault. I got my pineapple lemonade. Mm. So now we at dinner, right, at the Charter House. And in fact, there was another person there. Her name was Ree. She's 5'8", Haitian and Dominican. Her hair was all the way back to her back. And she was with me. Scott wanted her so fucking bad. Well, Scott, get up out of here, man. She was visiting. Chuck Jeffrey Rich, 444. I'm already laughing. So now, you got there talking about Aaron Hall at the table. You brought the conversation up about Aaron Hall and niggas fucking with girls because and they young. I said, well, I know Aaron Hall through K Slade, and he said he didn't know your age until you got to the airport. I blew it up right there in front of everybody because you was talking bad about Aaron. And Aaron and K Slade was real close. So I was like, yo, but you blowing, excuse me, you blowing Aaron up like that. He said he didn't know your age. He was telling K Slade he didn't find out your age until y'all went to Jamaica and y'all got in customs. She got mad. And we had to change the subject. Evidently, she had probably got into Scott's head. And Scott called himself talking shit to me the next day behind it. And I said, yo, man, fuck it, man. Listen, I go back to New York. I'm living in Florida with you. I go back to fucking New York. I ain't got to do this shit. Me and Scott worked it out. I stayed a little while. Then when I seen him hugged up with Diddy, we took him to the club. He was hugged up with Diddy in the club. I was done. Out like a scout on a new route. Out like a scout on a new route. So now, Miss Velez, you might not remember me, but a brother with a 6'7" stature, and I gained a little weight now. I was 265 then, I'm 330 now. You know what I'm saying? I was 38 in the waist, handsome in the face back then. Now I'm 62, damn near through. But I'm still good. Still got my hairline. Anyway, you might not remember me, but I got 4, 5 other people that was there that remember you. Hold on. Blue Sunshine Enterprise? that goddamn boy good. Yo, you good, Gene. That goddamn boy good. Blue Sunshine Enterprise. She ain't say it like that, but that's the way she meant it. Gene, you good. You so good, Gene. Man, listen here, man. I've had a beautiful life, man. And like, you know, all these motherfuckers coming here and trying to say, Gene, didn't listen to me. Listen, when I tell you it's from my mouth to God's ear, I really mean that. I have not came on this internet and try to persuade or tell a lie on nobody or none of the stories. And that's why these motherfuckers hate me. That's why niggas want to call me Chatty Patty, say all this other kind of shit. Nigga, I did what I was supposed to do. I bet Wolf ain't turning on his grave because of me. I bet Riz ain't turning in his grave because of me. I bet Miss Jones ain't turning his grave because of me. I bet Big's mama ain't turning in her grave because of me. Miss Wallace. I bet Big ain't turning in his grave because of me. Craig Mack, Black Rob. None of those people are turning in their grave because of Big G. And especially last but not least, D. Ferg. I came out and told y'all the character of this nigga. When y'all read that book, y'all gonna see how he tried to snake Tracy Waples, how he tried to snake Shaq, how he tried to snake a lot of other people that he did. This next book coming out. And we know what he did to Wendy Williams. I told y'all that in the first book or the second book. Can't keep up. But I'm letting y'all know. Niggas is gonna cut this, break it up, put it on the internet, put it how they want to and shit like that, man. But I ain't had no beef with this girl. This girl mentioned my name way before, first. Diddy bodyguard did like that. Man, y'all shut up. Another one of them who was running their damn mouth, and I ain't told you the story about her. Bald and blonde. I ain't told you the story about her. She was in Sue's Rendezvous. Y'all know who got out of Sue's Rendezvous. You hear what old boy just said about her? I just picked a better hoe. I'll let y'all figure that one out. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate that. They can hate me all they want to. I used to tell my kids, if you hate me, because I know I'm doing all the right things, then you're going to have to hate me. But you're going to do what you're supposed to do as a child. And when you get your motherfucking kids, you're going to find yourself doing the same thing that I did to y'all. Thank you, Antonio Rodriguez, for the support. But you got to believe, I ain't never put myself in no uncompromising positions because I've always been man enough to stand up for myself no matter what circumstances it is. So all you niggas want to make up all these lies and say all this shit like that, nigga, you ain't had nobody come up and with no legitimate shit that said I did a motherfucking thing like that. Hey, Momo L. Where we at? I used to work there at Sue's. Sleep, you used to work at Sue's? So we got to know each other. It was the same time. Greatness is given to whom much is given, much is required. Beauty lady sparkles. All right. No comments. Yeah, man. So that's it, y'all. I'm glad y'all came in here. And y'all stop sending me shit, man, effing up my day. Y'all like G, y'all want me to come on this internet that much, man? If y'all want me to come on this internet and just tell stories and talk to y'all, I'll do that. Stop sending me that shit, man. Yeah, I'm doing a show right now, bro. I hit you right back. Yeah. If y'all just want me to come on here and talk shit, I'll just come on here and talk shit, y'all. Gwen 10, what? I didn't get that text. What was your dream, Gwen? Don't play with me. Mo is on the line. Nah, Liz, I ain't got no warrant for that. Okay, y'all take care, man. I was trying to read a couple of things, but I ain't trying to hold you. It's a, hold on. Yes, you remember the manager. Yeah, I remember Caesar. You was back there with Caesar. See, Diego took over for Caesar. Remember? Andrew Colane. Thank you. That's a good comment. That's a good comment right there. Tough times never last. Tough people do. Salute to you. Yo, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming, man. And I'm sorry to have to bring this to y'all like that. But Vlad gonna find somebody else. And I'm gonna be on their ass like a white, like white on rice. Y'all be good. Peace.